Welcome to another episode of the Money Wheel Podcast. The journey to wealth starts here with your host, Don Shade.
Hello, my friend and future millionaire. Welcome to this episode of the Money Wheel. My name is Don Shade. Now, in the last episode, Kris covered how to run Facebook ads and all the technical stuff that I'm not really into. But that's his end of it. That's why he's on this team. Now, with all that being said, I want to take you in a different direction here for a second. You know, some of you are 30s, 40s, maybe even 50s, and you may be looking to put together an income to catch up your retirement, or you're just looking to create a better lifestyle. That's why you're interested in building an online business. Let's think about this for a minute. Back when you were getting out of high school, you made a decision of what you want to do with your life and the stuff you were interested in. And you may have went to college, or you may have went to trade school to help you to learn that skill and make your living in that area. The problem is this. That's a decision you made at 18 or 20 years old, and let's say you've been in that field for 10 years or longer. Now all of a sudden, it isn't what you thought. You don't enjoy it the way you thought you would. It's the money isn't like it used to be, or whatever the situation is. Maybe you're just looking to make a career change. And I understand that. Let's look at your business a different way. Let's give the $1 Million Roadmap a park in place just for a couple minutes here. What would it take for you to be able to make the career change that you actually want to make? What if there's something different in your life that you've always wanted to do, but you didn't realize it till you were 25, 30 years old, and you say the famous saying that everybody else says, boy, if I had it to do over again, I would do this or I would do that. Or this is what I would really like to do compared to what I'm doing now. Here's what an internet business will allow you to do. It will allow you to put together that income that will give you the opportunity to step into something that you actually like. I know what happens. You got out of high school, you got out of college, whatever the situation is, and you went out and you got a job. And you were at that job for a little while and you got a few promotions. Next thing you know, you're making pretty good money. Well, your life has moved on. You got married, you had kids, whatever the situation is, and you've expanded your spending into the money that you're making. So now you can't start over and you can't do what you would actually love to do. If I had it to do over again, I would do this. But I'm too far along. I can't step out of the money I'm making now and go over here and start a new career because my lifestyle, I can't afford it. It's that simple. One of the reasons that we're building you an online business is so that you can make those kind of decisions. We don't necessarily have to make you $1 million or anything like that, but let's say we got you making $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Now you can step back and say, what is it I would really enjoy doing? Maybe you do want to build your online business to $1 million and beyond. But maybe you're somebody that's dealing with a high-stress job, or just things seem to have you backed in a corner here over the last couple of years. You know, with all that being said, I want you to stop and think, if I did have it to do over again, what is it that I would like to do? You can do anything in the world you want to do as long as you have enough income to support you while you're learning how to do it. You know, this is just another episode to make you think. That's everything I have for this episode of The Money Wheel. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Money Wheel Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like the podcast. For everything that was talked about in today's amazing show, go to moneywheelpodcast.com and get today's show notes, past episodes, and most importantly, you can connect with Don Shade on all his social media platforms. Again, at moneywheelpodcast.com. If you are just looking to email Don, you can email him at don@moneywheelpodcast.com. For a list of all our tools we use in our business, you can go to moneywheelpodcast.com/resources. Again, thank you for listening to today's podcast, and see you in our next episode of the Money Wheel Podcast.